So tell me how talking about rape and molestation makes you feel.
It makes me feel angry because whatever, I mean, as children, we don't have no power because we, as children, we're innocent to a lot of things. But when someone violates you, someone that you trust, whether it's a daddy, grandfather, brother, uncle, cousin, these are people that you trust because they're your family. So when they violate you, it it mess not just with your physical being, it mess with your mental being also. And if you don't have nobody to talk to, you're gonna go crazy within yourself. For me, when I get molested, what I did, I went inside myself and I had imaginary friends that I would talk to, and they would help me try to heal what I was feeling, you know. And I remember, like, a lot of the guys in the neighborhood were like, because where my house was, where my house is, my parents' house, my mother's house, it's on the main road. So whether you're going this way or that way, you have to pass my house. And a lot of adults in the neighborhood used to hear me getting beat, and they never intervened. Maybe they didn't know I was being sexually molested, but those who live on our property know that I was being sexually molested, and they didn't do nothing. They didn't do nothing to help me. So, like I said earlier, I became an outcast, but I was alone. So I had to create these imaginary friends in my head just to survive. So today we're talking about youths. That they are our future. But how can they be our future when we have children in the foster care system is being killed, is being molested, is being raped? You have children who's homeless, okay, not just in San Diego, but in the whole of this world, but especially in America, who has run away from home because of mental, physical, and sexual abuse. They have to sell their body to survive out here in the street. I know, I never sold my body, but I know what it's like to be homeless. I understand their plight. They feel like they don't have nobody. And that's how I felt when I was young. I didn't have nobody. You know, so how can we help our youths today? You know, we say we care about the youths. We care about the children who's our future. But what are we as adults, as a society, what are we really doing to help our future, our children with their future? Because they are last generation. And if we don't do something, we're in a lot of serious problem as a people, as a society. You know, they are dying. I mean, we could just see what happened in Uvalde, 19 children. You know, but what I'm saying is sexual abuse is not just physical. The physical part you could get over eventually, but what about the mental?
And people don't talk about it enough.
And people always pushing it under the rug. You know, they want to hide it. And a lot of women, they get with men, and they want to keep these men in their life, and they will allow these men to abuse their children, boys and girls, just to keep this man. And I want to know, what type of woman are you to allow a grown individual to molest your children just because you want him to stick around? That tells me that something is sick with you as a woman also. You know? So again, I'm talking about what happened to me and the road it led me down to in my adult life that was not good. But because of the Most High, even though I didn't know my journey and where I was going, He had me protected. He had me safe. And I went through a very dark tunnel in my life. Very, very dark tunnel. And I will tell you all what tunnel I went through. But I went through some dark tunnels in my life that if it wasn't for the Most High God, I would have been dead 10 times over. because that's how many times I saw that, and he intervened every time. So again, please, let's bring awareness to sexual, physical, mental, domestic violence, all of those abuse. Let's bring awareness to it, and let's see how we could eradicate this problem here in our society, so we could be better people.